Happy New Year, everyone. The Broke Millionaire here. I want to tell you all a story about a community called Skool. It's actually called Skool Games, and the app is free to download. I highly suggest you do it. It's Facebook in year one, without bots, without people trying to get your algorithms, without commercials, without any of that stuff. Someone said, picture standing in the middle of Times Square in New York, and the traffic's coming at you, and it's noisy, and the cabs and the cars are everywhere, and the megatrons, the mega screens are all up all around you, jumbotrons, and you got a headache, and you got anxiety and panic. That's what social media is like compared to um, a private, fenced-in secret garden. That's the Skool community. There's about 195,000 people in there right now, and it's growing. So, what it is it's a community built by a guy named Alex Hermosi and Sam Ovens. Sam Ovens was the creator of it, and he's made millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars on it already. What it is, it's like a huge shopping center. So Sam owns the shopping center. Alex Hermosi, which many of you may have seen his ads, um, he's a big investor in it, part owner of it. So what they've created is this environment where you can join communities, search for topics that interest you, or perhaps you want to open up your own community in the Skool community, and it costs you $100 a month. So kind of look at that as though it's your rent. And in your store is whatever you're good at, whatever attribute and whatever you have that you believe that could benefit someone else. You can be in there teaching that and coaching that. You don't have to have credentials on the wall. Most don't. So if you're into cooking, there's probably 100 different cooking communities in there. Whatever your niche is, whatever you're interested in, you can find it in there. But if you want to look at it from a business and you paid the $100 a month, you could be in there bringing people in from your circles and social media in there and teaching them what your niche is. There's a huge market for it. Most of the brick and mortar places are coming into an online community. So this is an online community that is just growing like a weed. How I found it. Um, Last year, a little bit before this time, my company was in peril, and I was trying to keep it alive. And I was trying everything I could. I dumped all my resources in their private financing, um, but it was to no avail. Our industry had been stigmatized, and the ship was sinking, and it was sinking fast. So one of the guys that was gonna make an offer on it, his name is Steve Shirabura, and he's become a good friend of mine, and he lives in Atlanta, Georgia. And we went out for lunch, went out for dinner, and he told me, he said, you need to get a book called $100 Million Offers from Alex Hermosi. He says it's all about how to make offers so good people feel stupid saying no. So I started reading it, and I started searching for videos for Alex Hermosi and just what is he all about. And of course, when you search, things start populating in your Facebook, and all of a sudden, the app came up, and I downloaded it for free, and I just started joining various communities. And I knew within myself there was a coach in there from what I've gone through. I've gone through, I've been divorced 3 times, so 3 very bad marriages. The last one was to a COVID, might as well have been, was to a covert narcissist. And in that period of time, the 15 years I was with that person, my health has never been worse. My immune system was horrible. I had more things go wrong with me. I've had 7 eye surgeries, and my left eye went completely blind. My macula detached. I had a bunch of other follow-up surgeries after that. But so I've learned a lot. I've learned how to get through these situations, how to come up on the other side, and how to face the challenges and the depression of a company bankruptcy, which is, worse than death. Because death you can mourn and it's over. With an oncoming bankruptcy, you have to endure it, and you have to endure it right to the bitter end. You got to see it all the way through. If a turnaround is not possible, and a turnaround for me was not possible, it was far too high in debt, and the sales had trickled off to a fraction of what we were in our heyday. Top year was 47 million in sales, and I think when I left, the company had gone down to 3 million, and we were used to cruising around 21 million. So what I did was searched around for things that would interest me. Sales, getting a better mindset. And I saw what other people were doing, and I thought, I would love to do this. I would love to take my own special sauce, my own niches, and teach it to other people on how to change their lives, how to show them all the lessons I've gone through, so they don't have to do what I had to do and lose what I had to lose. How to stick handle through a business bankruptcy, how to stick handle through a personal bankruptcy. So when you say everybody, there comes a time when people do hit their rock bottom. I did hit my rock bottom, but it's not the fact that you fall down, it's the fact that you get back up. And I found that through this community called Skool, there's so many opportunities to meet people that are going through or have gone through the same thing I am, make collaborations in there with, like-minded people, and help others. Because there's this entire community is about helping others learn anything you can imagine. So if you know a specific thing well, it's a teachable thing. And if you understand the mechanics and the plug-in online on how to take your niche and monetize it eventually. Once you get a big enough amount of people in your community, they will want to have one-on-one counseling sessions with you. And that's where the money is to be made, through helping and coaching. So this is a huge opportunity, but there's ways to bring in clients, and one of them is through YouTube's, like the one I'm making right now. And I'll post this as many places as I can, and I just want to help as many people as I can avoid the landmines in life that I've gone through. And keep your money, keep your sanity, keep your health, and and then pass it on, because it's all about paying it forward. It's not what you get in life. It's what you give in life that makes your character and helps you mold your characters. How many people have you imprinted with what you know how to do well? So I highly suggest download the app, and I'm just going to go in there and just help as many people as I can with my 3 other friends that I'm part of. They'll be launching a community. I'll just be in that community myself, helping with the areas of my life that I can actually help instruct people in, such as depression, such as proper communication between a couple. And if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, I'm your guy to walk through it with. I'm your guy to give you tips. I'm your guy to give you instructions. You may not even know what a narcissist is, and you may be married to one, or your parent is, or your children are, or your friend is, and how to deal with that. How to deal with if your company's doing great. How to insulate yourself from staying great. If you're good, what do you need to do to get to great? Goal setting, huge. There's so many things that you can delve into. I'm also a salesman, marketing, sales, and I've got loads of disabilities in my body and my head because of the things I've gone through. So working in a brick and mortar job is not in a realm of possibility, but helping people like this is. And I'm going to continue to concentrate on doing it better, bringing more people in from the social media and bringing them into these school groups that I'm part of. So highly recommend it. Again, hit like and subscribe. This is The Broke Millionaire, and Happy New Year.